Hello once again from the channel Held Dominance. Anthony here. Please remember to like and subscribe, and also click that notification bell if you're enjoying what you're seeing and if you want to see more. Coming up in this episode, shock as Willie Poching leaves Wakefield. Matty Smith retires after release. And Chris Sandow in hot water down under. So, what a 24 hours we've had. First of all, the news that Willie Poching is leaving Wakefield Trinity after a season which started off poorly, to be frank, but ended with some fantastic results. Wakefield went on to win 5 of their last 7 games and came in a penalty shout of winning at Huddersfield on the last game of the season to make it 6 out of 7. Trinity have also confirmed that assistant coach Francis Cummings is leaving following this season, in which the Wakefield club found themselves in that relegation danger. Poching was appointed the head coach in August 2022, following the departure of Chris Chester, while Cummings joined in November as his assistant. In the announcement of his departure, Chairman John Millans said, Mr. Minards said, "When we appointed Willie as head coach, the nature of the agreement was that we would review the position in 12 months' time. Having reached the end of the 2022 playing season and secured our Super League status, the board have carefully considered all aspects of the past 12 months and decided we need a change in our coaching setup to move forward. This decision is never easy, and this one in particular is difficult given the tremendous effort, passion and energy Willie and Franny have both brought to the club." Excuse me. "Willie will always be a legend at Wakefield, and I'm personally very grateful for the way he has conducted himself in sometimes very difficult circumstances. Both he and Franny leave with our very best wishes for the future." Trinity were bottom of the Betfred Super League in July and won, like I said, 5 of the last 7 games, including victories over Challenge Cup holders Wigan Warriors and table toppers St Helens, to finish 10th, eventually claiming 10 points extra above the relegated Toulouse Olympique. Poching was a caretaker appointment, having being Chris Chester's assistant in August 2021, and was given the job on a rolling contract for the following month. And again, Poching won 5 of the last 7 matches. In a comment to the Yorkshire Evening Post, Poching said he was very proud of what he did this year. It's been disappointing at times, but he was proud of his body of work that the staff and he put together, and the group in particular, for where they finished. Poching has also worked as the assistant at clubs including the Leeds Rhinos, Warrington Wolves, Huddersfield Giants, Hull KR, and Trinity was his first head coaching appointment. But with the survival instincts that he had to help a young team get motivated and some old stagers to play back to form at the end of the year, Willie got his team motoring. Great end of season, and could be in line with future Super League jobs if people keep an eye on his progression. We continue with this episode with the news that troubled former NRL star Chris Sandow will remain behind bars following a failed bid for bail in a Queensland court on Monday. The ex-South Sydney Rabbitoh and Parramatta Eels halfback appeared in Ipswich magistrate courts charged with assaulting police. The 2008 NRL Rookie of the Year was charged with serious assault of a police officer causing actual bodily harm. Bodily harm, serious assault of a police officer or persons acting in aid of a police officer, 2 counts of obstructing police, dangerous operations of a motor vehicle, 2 counts of a driving without a licence, and evasion. The offences allegedly occurred in July and August, with the obstruction of police charges stemming from Sandow's East Ipswich home. Sandow is accused of dangerously operating a operating a car on the Ipswich motorway following without a licence on July the 7th. He is further accused of driving without a licence, evading police on the same motorway, and failing to stop when directed to do so. Then on August the 28th, police attended Sandow's East Ipswich residence, where the one-time rugby league playmaker allegedly obstructed Officer Peter Torzok twice. He also allegedly assaulted Officer Taylor K. Doyle, causing bodily harm, and then allegedly assaulted another man at the scene, Andrew Norman Golding, the Courier Mail reported. The court heard that Sandow was taken into custody and had made an initial application for bail on August the 30th. It was unfortunate for Sandow rejected by Magistrate Dennis Kinsella, who felt Sandow may have reoffended and may not surrender to custody. On Monday, Sandow made a second application for bail, which the police prosecutor Sergeant Paul Caldwell opposed. He also felt Sandow possessed an unacceptable risk of reoffending. His defence lawyer, Patrick O'Donnell, said that Sandow's legal and health circumstances needed to be factored in when it came to bail applications. He said he's an exceptional talented footballer and he had a distinguished career. He is concerned that with head knocks he has had in his football over the years, that he could have some problems now. He instructs me that he wants to go as soon as possible to speak to a neurosurgeon. Acting Magistrate Rob Tura failed to draw a connection between Sandow's neurosurgeon request and his alleged offences. He did note that Sandow, who was supported by his mother and girlfriend in Scott, is determined to re-engage in his culture, give back to the community, and be a role model. Sergeant Caldwell felt Sandow is just attempting to have another crack at bail via his defence lawyer, and Mr. Turo agreed, with bail refused. Sandow will now remain in custody and is scheduled to appear in court for mention on October the 4th. Unfortunately, it's not his only brush with the police during his life for the troubled rugby league player. In 2017, Sandow was charged with public nuisance after fighting in the Queensland South Burnett region. He did escape conviction later after speaking out against violence, but there could be a pattern unfortunately appearing which could be taken into account. Chris was a gifted rugby league player, and there was murmurs of him trying to come back earlier this year. There has been nothing on that scope since, but I'm not sure about the head knock defence, I'm afraid. There are people that have legitimately got the head knock issues. If he's trying to get back into rugby league earlier on this year, one could say that he would have already seen a neurosurgeon if he had any issues. We'll have to see how this plays out. Well, if he's just another troubled man, I do hope he gets the help that he needs. Now we go on to one of my favourites to end the episode, as Matty Smith has announced his retirement from rugby league, aged at 35. Smith, who played 4 times for England, has brought time on his career and it's a career that has seen him play 300 games for 8 different clubs during that time. Smith most recently was at Widnes Vikings, spending 3 seasons at the Championship side. A 2-time Grand Final winner with Wigan, Smith has also won the Challenge Cup, as you see here, with the Warriors, and the Lance Todd Trophy in their 2013 victory over Hull at Wembley. He was also selected twice for the Super League Dream Team. He was named the man of the match in England's decisive Test Series victory over New Zealand in 2015. He also played for his boyhood club St Helens, Catalans Dragons and Salford Red Devils amongst others. His current club, Witness has confirmed the news as they announced their end of season release list, which also confirmed the retirement of centre Steve Tyra. The former St Helens talent, who enjoyed a prolific point scoring career, which saw him become Halifax's second all-time point scorer in their history. Other departures included Lloyd Roby, Kenny Baker, Levi Nsongu, and Jake Spenning, as well as Lewis Hume and Det Gregory. Coming the other way though for the Vikings, they're understood to have signed Kyle Amor, Jordan Johnson, Ant Walker, and a number of others are set to join John Keir's squad for 2023. But with Matty Smith leaving Rugby League and retiring, a career that started with boyhood club St Helens and having loan spells with Witness, Crusaders and Salford Red Devils, where he played 26 games and scored 8 tries on loan from Saints. His first full-time transfer was to the Red Devils in 2011, and in 50 games he scored 6 tries and kicked 3 goals during the 2011 and 2012 seasons. Then his most successful part of his rugby league career came at Wigan Warriors, where he spent 4 years at the club, playing over 139 games, scoring 24 tries and kicking 301 goals and 25 drop goals, memorable as they were. Like the 2016 game at Hull, where he scored 2 drop goals. His second drop goal came with 105 seconds left, and just after Mark Sneed had cancelled out his first attempt. Smith's second period at Saints came in 2017, as his contract from Wigan ended when Sean Wayne left the club. Saints kept him for 2 seasons, where he played 29 games, scored 2 tries and kicked 3 drop goals. Again, the memorable one being last minute at home against Salford for a dramatic last minute win. But it wasn't the period that Matty was successful for, as he was playing second fiddle to an upcoming Theo Farge, which saw him loaned out to Sheffield Eagles, which followed a move to Catalans Dragons for 16 games and 1 drop goal, and while he was there in 2019, moved to Warrington Wolves for 5 games on loan. He played for Widnes Vikings since 2020, where he saw out his rugby league career. The reason why I found him one of my favourite players is because he was a director of operations while on the pitch. He was Sean Wayne's voice. Plus, he had an eye for the attacking kick, whether it's a 40 metre in behind or a close to the line grubber. In play, pressure's on, and you need a kick, he was the man. He proved that time and time again, no matter which club he was at. Good luck in whatever you do next, Matty, and I hope that you stay around rugby league. And that's it for another episode. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe and share this video worldwide. And also clicking that notification bell for any updates on new videos that may be coming your way. I stumbled a little bit there, and that was because I had my thoughts. The rugby league season may be coming to an end, and it may be the playoffs with a few games on both sides of the world. But there's still major rugby league news coming out. What can I say? It never sleeps. So thank you very much for watching. Tell me again what your thoughts are in the comment section below. There is a lot to go through. Willie Poching leaving Wakefield after that end of the season? That's ridiculous, isn't it? Matty Smith retiring from rugby league. Yes, he is of that age, but it's a little bit of a shock. But that's what needs to happen sometimes. But any other story that we got today, tell me what your thoughts are in the comment section. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to share this video worldwide. I will now wish you all the best, so please stay safe, and I'll see you in the next episode.